headphones. I could wear these, I guess. They're not. I need something I can wear all day and all night.
I recommend a onesie.
You have a monitor in front of the microphone.
one of those morph suits.
Yes.
Apparently, we're playing Call of Duty. That's not going to be not going to end well. Who brought his
Mary
Xbox
Jo.
One in? Is that Paul
I am
Thurrott?
not.
It
I am
is.
not
Good
playing
morning. How are you? 7 a.m. in beautiful Boston.
Is it pitch
dark
black
here.
out there as well?
Yeah.
Yep.
Pitch black. It's 4 in the morning here.
It's interesting getting up early because you notice that there are actually human beings milling around for some reason. I'm always confused by that.
Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. Here we begin our 24 hours of 2014. We're going to usher in the new year in every time zone. We did miss New Zealand. We know that because of summertime. I don't understand you guys, but I think we are going to talk to a good friend in New Zealand soon.
Okay.
Yeah, Paul says okay, like we know nothing here.
At least it's not Australia. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're in trouble now. Thurrott getting in trouble already before the show has hardly even begun.
Is it already New Year's there?
This
Is that
I'm
like
going to wear
what's-
the comfortable. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to wear the comfortable headphones today. If I have to play Call of Duty against Paul Thurrott.
You're going down, Laporte.
Yeah, like in 3 seconds. Somebody tweeted, there's only one man in the world who can play Call of Duty against a bunch of 12-year-olds, and that's Paul Tiberius Thurrott. All right. Karsten Bondi is our producer for the first 8-hour segment. Is that right? Who's producing this segment? You and Anthony. And Tony Wang is making breakfast?
We're right back.
We have some.
Oh, I counted on breakfast from Tony Wang. He better get his ass in here. No, that's all right. I was on the schedule. Tony Wang makes breakfast. What happened? Somebody nixed breakfast? Chad, good morning. Nice of you to show up.
My children were very interested in Chad on the Christmas card.
Have we missed? We just missed New Zealand. We've got to make sure we get these countdowns.
New Zealand was an hour ago.
Well, somebody just had a clock countdown we missed.
Well, no, yeah,
Yeah. We don't have anybody in this.
that's what Tony tells me.
Oh, this is like one of the places we don't have people. We don't have anybody in Fiji or Russia. Nobody in Kamchatka. Yeah. No, I see here.
Well, but it's easy.
You should have gotten Bradley from New Zealand.
All of these 12s.
Well, I thought we were going to have Trey Ratcliffe from New Zealand.
You look going too sentimental.
You could probably still have Brad right now.
The show is
doing?
already falling apart, and we're only 1 minute in, ladies
I'm
and
so
gentlemen.
happy to be part of this.
Paul Thurrott and Mary Jo Foley, though, our first victims. Hello, Happy New Year's Eve to you, too.
Happy New Year's.
Nice
Good
to
morning,
see you.
Leo.
The hosts of our fabulous Windows Weekly show, which is not going to be on this week, but will
This
be
is going to be Windows Weekly at night.
We'll be we'll be back on next week, right? On our new time, Wednesdays at 11 a.m.
Oh,
Pacific.
so we're
Wait,
not
is that
on
right?
this week?
We're not on
I
this
thought we
week,
were on Thursday.
I thought we were
this
too,
week.
now that you say that.
Are we on? No, I think we're not doing anything tomorrow, day after, whatever Thursday is. Are we
January
doing?
2nd.
You know, I don't. You know,
Yeah, I don't know either.
it's
None
so
of us
funny
As you
know.
said
because
that, I was nodding my head, and then I was like, wait, let me think
do
for
we
a
do a
second.
Windows Weekly this Thursday? I think. Are we doing shows on Thursday? Oh, we are. Yeah. Pardon
All I
me.
heard is I have time off. I don't know if
This is your
anyone else-
time off right now. No, we are doing a show Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. I may not be in much shape, but we'll be doing a show. All right, so we need to we need to fire up the computer and see what happened because we are already into 2014 in several time zones. Started with New Zealand. They are on summertime. And also Samoa. And I thought Kirk Harnack was going to get us somebody because he has some radio stations in Samoa. And we were hoping to have somebody from Samoa say Happy Nua. Yeah. But let me just log in here and see. The chat room says there are some good. Do we have any fireworks from the first New Year's Eve celebration?
There's some nice fireworks on the Bing homepage today.
Oh, are there? Let's go to
I
Bing.
believe is that Rotterd? I mean, what's it called? Rotenberg or nope, something else. Korb.
Korb.
I could tell it was
Oh,
Germany.
that's beautiful. But see, that's last year.
Yeah.
That's probably last year. And then they always have hotspots. Let's see can you see my computer now, Alex? Where better to spend New Year's Eve than in a village known for producing great wines? Right here. Right here. So, Mary Jo, when does the beer get cracked tonight?
The beer gets cracked at 3:10 your time. We're doing the craft beer segment on the show.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. So that'll be fun. You're actually going to drink it for a change.
So are you.
I am too. They've made a special arrangement.
Yes.
That's
we've
later
made some
today.
arrangement.
That's later today.
Later today.
Oh,
yes.
all right. So
We should be
what?
drinking champagne.
So who is in charge of what we're doing here? Is it Anthony? So somebody's going to have to tell me what we're doing, because otherwise I'm just going to sit here.
It's pretty much
Looking
my day.
dashing in your tie. And
How do you
suit.
like that? I have several
Really
ties. I'm going to be
nice.
changing into various.
You look good.
We're going to fire up the Xbox One, and I can do that remotely, I know, because I have a day one controller.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like Ant Nielsen is already in. So should I start a game or merely create a...
Do we need to be friends first or something? How are we doing?
I am your friend in real life, but not not on this
Right.
one.
Well,
Should
I
I
mean-
log into my account? I don't know. My password's like 15 complicated characters. Isn't there a way to do that remotely? Like, say, here I am on an Xbox, and say that I would like to be me. Oh, I think I have to set that up at home, though, right? First,
You can sign in with your...
but I could use my password. It's rather lengthy. All right, I'll do it. So let's exit out of this. Go home, and yeah, because I don't want to screw up your score, Anthony. Like my son does to me.
Oh, if he's... I mean, you could do that too, by the way. I mean, it might be easier just to
log in.
log in. Yeah. I mean,
All right.
Whatever you have. I mean, if it's already online and all
It's
that.
already online and going. So
we're going to need to become friends.
So how do I? So I need to exit back out and go into my friends online. Anthony has no friends.
Yeah.
So this should be easy. So friends, and I'm going to find someone. I'm going to find Thurrott, right? Is that your gamer tag? Or is it
Yeah.
Paul Thurrott?
It's Paul Thurrott.
All right. I always enjoy, I don't know about you. And Mary Jo, you're going to say, gee, I'm glad I use a Windows RT tablet with an actual keyboard, because doing this with a controller.
Yep.
By the way, you know, one of the weird things about the Xbox One is, at least the one I tried, you can't plug in a keyboard like you could with the 360.
You'd think you could. Can you do it Bluetooth?
I know. It's crazy. Like, I assume they're going to fix that, but
But you can use Smart Glass.
yeah. That's true.
Did I spell your name incorrectly, Paul?
I can't see the screen.
P-A-U-L.
Oh,
T-H-U.
space. There's a space.
I didn't know
Wait,
you
you
had.
don't have to. You don't have to delete it. Cursor
I know.
left.
I can cursor left. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Cursor left is left button. Left button, left button, left button, left button, left button, left. You know, actually, we have people in studio today, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Oh.
Taylor
Already?
Karras has come up to visit us, and he's taking pictures. There he is. Boy, that
How excited I am.
does look like you, Paul. And look, his reputation is good. How do you get a bad reputation, Paul?
I don't know.
Because I
think it's all the teabagging I do.
I beat you. Ha ha. And
It's hard to
sir,
say.
what's your name and where are you from? You're visiting from the UK. I thought so. Adrian, nice to see you from the UK. He came all the way for our New Year's Eve celebration, and we're going to make a special attempt to contact somebody in the UK for that. So let's okay. So send message, invite to party. Should I invite you to a party?
Well, is there a?
I'm just going to add you first.
Add me as a friend. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to add you as a friend.
Do that first, and then we can. Then you can invite.
Paul,
me.
it says you're offline. Are you offline?
I am not offline.
Well, this isn't good.
Wonders of Microsoft.
It says Paul Thurrott, and that's you. I know. I recognize the
Yeah,
muscle
that's me.
shirt.
Yeah, I'm there. Friends, no one.
Friends, no one. Followers, 200. I'm your friend.
I have 30 friends according to Xbox Live, but
Yeah,
whatever.
there's something really odd going on right now. This is on the network because I couldn't be
So
doing.
have you sent me the friend request?
Yeah. From Ant Nielsen. Wouldn't be from me. Should I log out and be me?
No,
That might be
well,
easier because you're already my friend.
Is that true on Xbox Live?
Yeah. How do I? God, I don't even know how to. It doesn't. Is Connect is unplugged. Can we even play this without the Connect? Because if the Connect were plugged in, it would say, "Oh, you're Leo Laporte. You live at 140 Keller Street, Petaluma, California.
It wouldn't just
your
recognize
social
your
security
face.
number is." Oh, of course it would. Microsoft has a massive database.
Wow. Spell the Nielsen as Nielsen.
Nielsen. You didn't see a request? Oh, but you probably have a lot of them.
No, I don't. I don't even. No, I don't.
It doesn't
see
think
it,
you're online. So, Alex, how do I log myself in?
At the top left.
Oh yes, up there. I can
Now,
choose.
Paul, there's no adding friends though anymore, right? It shows up as a follower, and then you can follow.
No, you
him
can add
back.
friends.
So I want to add as a guest. Otherwise, Anthony will have me living on his box forever, right? Hi, Aunt Nielsen.
Well, a guest wouldn't be your account.
Oh, I want me. I want to be me.
So
All right, so
I just there's now
friend.
2 Anthony Nielsens in here. Add new. By the way, you look sharp, Anthony. I like the lounge
All right, we're
lizard
in.
look. We're in.
Yep.
All right, so I'm not gonna do what I was about to do, but I'm gonna sign in as Aunt
I never
Nielsen.
saw the request.
It just happened.
Yeah.
That's the new way, isn't it? So now your controller has been paired to another profile. Yes, I would like to continue. Main menu. Ooh, I like
But first, you need to add me to the party.
Is that you? I'm scared.
The
Mary
last
Jo,
thing
what
you're
do you
ever
think
gonna
of
see,
all
Leo.
of this? What do you think of all of
I
this?
want to be the dog. I want to be the dog.
Can
You
Mary
played
Jo be the
this.
dog?
I spend a lot of time in the game yelling at the dog.
Steve's going to come at 7 a.m. and use that to make fine coffee.
I'd like the dog to do something.
What's the dog's
You
name?
know.
Riley?
Okay,
Right.
so
I think
I
he
am.
is, yeah, in the single player game.
I am this guy. Choose this person. Okay, syncing data for Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, do I have to go back and have a party with you?
So you can just hit the Xbox button.
So adult.
I think you can do it from the profile.
Xbox button.
I never do this. Let me look before I say. Let me speak.
I'm
then
gonna just
talk.
start a party, and I'm gonna invite
right.
you to be in my party.
Let me wake up.
Yeah. Well, you're okay. Here.
Invite to party.
The chat room's probably going crazy right now, saying,
I know.
you
You
idiots."
can probably do this in Call of Duty, but
It's
if
left,
you,
left,
if you
right,
go,
up, down. Yes.
If you go to the profile tile, the tall one with the picture of the guy on it, and then go to me over on the right there.
You just added me. Now
Go
let's.
invite.
Oh, I
You
don't
don't
have
have
invite to party.
I do though, so let me invite you to a party.
Would you invite me? Oh! I heard something. Party time for Aunt Nielsen. Party time for Aunt Nielsen. Paul Thurrott has invited you to a party. Do I have to do anything now?
Probably have to accept it somehow.
That was for more information.
Turn on.
Back to
I never do this. I'm always. I just let other people do the work. So let me see what it does.
Wait a minute. You never start a party.
Yeah, I never do this. Like I just. This is like the blind leading the blind, Leo.
This is you led me to believe that you actually play this game.
I do. I play it by myself.
This is as good as it's going to get, by the way. I am for the only time in this entire thing awake. Yeah, my games and apps. There we go. Okay. There should be a party app. There's a party going on. There it is. Right here. A celebration. Invite more people. Come on, Mary Jo. You want to play?
No,
Come on, Mary Jo.
not.
Let's turn on party chat so Paul can.
Oh, I'd have to have like my other headset on too.
all right. And so now, how do I get into this party?
Is he just in? I mean, see, I don't see him in the game. Like
Apparently, I've created one myself.
Well, no, I created a party and I invited you.
Pre-game. Invite more people. I'm going to invite you. Because we have no security on our router.
No one does.
No one has. Oh, yeah. How's the Skype going, Mary Jo? Is it all going good for you?
You know what? Alex worked with me over the weekend on it, and it seems like it's okay
Awesome.
well,
Awesome.
for now,
for now.
for now.
in the middle of
Okay.
the night.
Now what do I do?
Sure.
Go into Call of Duty and we'll be
So
together.
now you start Call of Duty. Yeah.
Now we'll be together in scary campaign multiplayer.
Multiplayer.
I figured that out all by myself. Now, Mary Jo, you've never seen this game played before by real men.
I have. I've seen my nephew play it.
That's what I said, by real men.
He's
How old
9.
is your nephew?
He's
9?
awesome at it.
He's probably better than
kicks
me.
butt in this game.
And Paul, yeah. I thought we were going to Skype the world. I agree. I thought we were going to Skype the world, but no, we're going to be playing Call of Duty for this segment.
Right. I could do this
We
for
had
about 12
nobody in
hours if you want to
Fiji
wait until.
or Kamchatka cry. So next will be, are we going to talk to anybody in Norfolk Island at 4:30?
Norfolk Island.
Where is that?
That's its own time zone. UTC
really?
plus 11:30, Norfolk Island.
Oh, I don't know about these
Now,
half-hour time zones.
oh, there's all sorts of goofy time zones. We missed apparently Samoa, where the day begins, and
Right.
New Zealand, where the day is pretty much early but not quite beginning, and we've also missed Fiji. So we're down 3 time zones already, and the show's just beginning. Now, how do I play? How do I play? A? Play.
So, I mean, I'm assuming we're just going to be, so Xbox Live, find match. I don't see, it seems like I should be over there, though.
You should be over here. Why?
Wow, we are just babes in the wood.
There we go. In a party. You're in a party. So I'm going to join your party, Paul. The friend does not have a valid game session to
Oh,
join.
because I'm not in the game yet.
Okay,
Just
well, let me make a
stay
party.
this way.
No, I just met you. Hey, I just met you.
Right.
So let's have a party.
We're already playing games together online. See what the world's
last
like now?
met one day ago. Invite to party. Wait a minute! I just invited Dat Booty Dough 83. I don't want to play Dat Booty Dough 83.
Right.
Who's
He's like, what's
that?
going on here?
Who's that?
Just try
he's
see if you
saying,
can get into a game. Let's just.
It's 4 a.m, and somebody named Ant Nielsen wants to play Dat Booty Dough. Is that what the? Okay, so I should start a game again.
Yeah, see if it yeah.
Create a soldier operations private match. That's you and me, baby.
Oh, you want to do that? Yeah, but
No, I don't want to do any of
I'm not
this.
in it. You can see I'm not in there.
Now I can invite you.
I don't.
I think we're in different servers, Paul.
Right. I don't understand why this isn't just working, Leo.
In a party, invite to game. I'm inviting you. Do you see an invitation? I keep hearing a click. Okay, okay. Now I think.
Add it to the game.
Yeah, but what game? I got all dressed up for this.
Well, hop on in, Leo.
Here, Anthony, you get
If
it
it
working.
works.
You get it working. Already the chat room's bitching about it, so I'm done. I'm done. So who are we gonna talk to in beautiful Norfolk Island? What are you doing tonight, Mary Jo, for New Year's Eve? You going downstairs to the bar, or?
Yep, going to Rattle and Hum today.
Nice.
That's her local.
It is.
Is it in your building or just near your building?
No, it feels like it's in my building, but it's just down the street.
Right.
Yeah.
Beer
Very
me,
European lifestyle. It's
Beer
like
me-
the
beer me in
local
our-
bar is an extension of the living room.
Beer me in our
Yep.
chat room says this getting the game started stuff is what it's like when you get old. Just imagine what sex is like. I
Leo.
invited you. Oh,
By the
wait a
way,
minute.
congratulations on getting Dat Booty Dough into our party because he is in the party.
Oh no, he's gonna grease me. I know he is. Did we get that booty dough in there?
Oh, he just left.
Did he wake up? He woke up.
He was in the party briefly.
He woke up
It
and
was
said,
he's probably some kid who like automatically joins anything he's invited to, and then he was like, "Who the hell are these people?"
as Paul Thurrott once said, "It is the struggle that defines us."
Yeah, it's
Oh,
mostly
God,
just
that
struggle.
sounds dangerous. Why don't you play for me, Anthony? That's good. And then Mary Jo and I'll just have a little conversation.
So I'm
We'll
not,
talk.
in, but I'm not in this thing. Like I don't.
Good.
Talk
That's the
about
best
you,
kind
dude.
of game, deathmatch. One where there's just me.
Right. That map. That's a big one.
So you're still playing the COD Ghosts there, are you?
Yeah, it's an addiction, Leo.
It is fun. I'm on the single player mode. I'm trying to get out of some building.
Yeah.
I'm in a hotel. I don't know. This is the one with the hotel, or is that Battlefield? I confuse them. This is the one where there's the wall, right? I got the dog. We're patrolling the wall with my buddy, Speak and Mikey, or whatever their names are.
Yep.
And then it gets really hairy. And then I think I got in a cement, one of those leftover cement construction tunnels. But they keep blowing it up, so I have to go to another one.
Leo, have you been to the shark level
And
yet?
then I crawl. No, sharks
seen the
sounds
sharks?
fun. No.
That will
No.
ultimately
I'm
be
tr-
the most frustrating part of the game.
I'm at the beginning of the game where you're trying to get over to that building over there.
right.
That's about as far as I've gotten. Captain Temerity says this is the pre-show. Yes, this entire 24 hours will be
Sorry.
this. This is the we're going to have fun. In fact, if you look at the schedule that we've posted on inside twit.tv, we've already kicked off 3 or 4 things that were on that schedule. All right, Jeff Needles is now at the London Bridge. But it's not in London, nor is it in Lake Havasu City. He's begun.
This is going to be in. This is in Australia, isn't it?
No, it's in our studio. He's begun construction of a Lego model of the Tower Bridge, which I believe. Where is he building that? There he is.
And like all good Lego players or whatever, he's wearing a tuxedo.
Yeah, we've put him in a special Johnny Ive room. This is the best Tower Bridge we've ever made.
I think the essence of the bridge is found in the blocks.
Wait a minute. There's a guy with a booty. Wait a minute. All right.
Sorry.
Is Paul in this game?
I am.
All right. So the Jeff Needles will be building it's the Tower Bridge, right, Jeff? Not London Bridge. Am I correct? It's the Tower Bridge. London Bridge is in. Oh, should I shoot that guy? What color? Orange. I'm shooting orange. I just punched. Oh. How do I shoot? Whoa, he's killing me. Pull the trigger? Oh, I'm a sniper. Deal. Oh, I'm dead. He snuck up behind me. That doesn't seem right.
This is what we call a target-rich environment.
Now I'm him somehow. Y will scan for... But that's a good guy.
This is one of the problems with this game. Like, this map is humongous.
It's beautiful, though. Look at that.
Yeah, but I mean, there's only like 7.
Are there any
14
sharks in this map?
No, there are no sharks. It's this big. You start on one side of it, and then you get a mile to run.
I'm going through the Tower of London.
Then
Look
you
at
get
this.
shot. It's like
Lake
what did I just-
Havasu City. We're in beautiful Arizona right now. It's a little bit worse for wear. I hear gun. Oh, yeah, dead. I'm dead. I heard gunfire and now I'm dead. That was him shooting me.
Yeah.
He's like aiming at me.
Yes.
So that's the trick? Are you telling me that's the trick?
I'm not doing well at all here. I'm distracted.
I'm not helping you. I thought we were going to be in a death match, and that way I could sneak around. And
Right.
who's that? Is that you? It would say your name, wouldn't it, on top of your head?
Yes, you'll see it's me when you see me.
Oh, somebody's shooting at me again. No, that's a good guy. Behind me. Oh, that guy? Yeah, no, why is he shooting me, orange people? So who's up at 4 in the morning playing this stupid game?
In the morning or whatever it is.
Yeah. What this is like before work? I think before work I'm going to play.
Well, people playing this from all over the world, right? So in
Right.
Europe, it's going to be
Yeah, it's middle of the day. Little New Year's
afternoon.
Eve action. Okay, I see orange. He's on a 5-kill streak, the Manslayer, aptly named. You're aptly named, my friend.
just getting destroyed.
What are we playing?
Team deathmatch.
We're playing We're playing a game. Why, Mary Jo? Why are you being so nice? You should say.
I'm
Stop
looking at
this,
some
boys.
Hadoop code over here.
That's
while you
what
guys-
she's got a
Yeah.
little Hadoop secret.
I do.
Why don't you and I do some team programming after this? Let's just do some team coding. There you go. Hey, Anthony, come here.
Nice.
There you go. There you go. He says, boom. Help Paul out, because I think, yeah. Oh, I'll pretend like, like when the movies, when a guy looks like he's playing the piano, but really he can't, I'll be doing that. I guess
When I said earlier it was a target-rich environment, I hadn't intended to suggest that was us, but actually, it turns out we are the target.
Isn't that what they say at Rounders? Look around the table, and if you don't see a fish, you're the fish.
Yeah.
That's it. So the real challenge would be to talk Hadoop while I play the game.
Right.
So
Think about cracking a craft beer right about
it's a little early in the morning. Hey, for the first time ever, though, we see Mary Jo with actual sunlight in her apartment.
Oh, no, those
true.
are just lights.
That's just a lamp? Oh, okay.
The
the
sun
sun
lamp.
is not out yet, or it's just starting to be.
Who?
Yeah, sun's happening.
So a good portion of this was about watching fireworks and balloon drops all over the world as because we realize we have a global audience and people watching all over the world. And I realized that, at least in the United States, it's very New York centric. Once the ball drops in New York, everything ends. And why should that be? We should have a ball drop every hour, sometimes every half hour. Here we are, Sydney Harbor, by the way, where they're waiting for New Year's Eve, which will happen in about an hour and a half in Sydney. And, of course, there's a beautiful Sydney Opera House. You can't see anything I'm talking about, but I can.
It sounds beautiful, Leo.
Anybody on the board there? No, that's some guy. Now we don't care anymore.
He looks Australian.
He does look Australian. Look, here we are in beautiful Sydney Harbor. All right. Let's go look at some fireworks from an hour ago. This is Dunedin, New Zealand. Their fireworks, which were at 3 a.m. Pacific time. That's not
Nice.
them. I don't know what that is.
It was a pagan sacrifice.
That's something very Empire of this. Is that it? Is this? Am I looking at what am I looking at?
It's a music video.
Where's my gun? I need my gun. I'm pressing escape, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. That's Sydney from Telstra. Let's close that out and go back to the chat room link of Dunedin, New Zealand. And let's find my mouse. Brian Brushwood will be joining us later for a live magic show. And here's my breakfast. Tony Wang made me breakfast. Finally. Here we are. This is Dunedin, New Zealand, New Year's Eve, about an hour and a half ago. As you could see, the mirth and merriment were just untrammeled. It's strange, though, all the gunfire. That's perfect. That's perfect.
It's nice to see guns being used for some nonviolent purpose.
Tracer bullets. Oh, Happy New Year, New Zealand. How do you pronounce it? Dunedin. Thank you, Dunedin. Osned is in New Zealand. No, she's in Australia. Sorry.
I got a dog, by the way. I know that's exciting.
Holy moly! Strategic use of traffic flares there. Tony Wang, I thought you were going to be making bacon pancakes. No making bacon pancakes? All right, so let's drop the balloons. Happy New Year, Dunedin, New Zealand, an hour and a half ago.
Sydney is in 35 minutes, by the way.
That gives us 35 minutes to reset the balloons. Here, Jammer B is about to pull the trigger. He has a special. All righty, ready? Happy New Year! This is just a rehearsal.
Nice. Did a chunk of the ceiling just fall
Yeah,
down?
it sounds like it. Yeah. Happy New Year!
It's like one of those
Yeah.
molecule demonstrations.
Well, we realized that we had to have a reusable balloon drop. So now Jammer B has hoisted the balloons to the ceiling once more.
That's amazing.
So we'll be ready for Sydney. Somebody said it looks like the grapes from the Fruit of the Loom ad.
It looks like that. It did.
That's awesome.
And once again, the mournful Scottish tune, Old Lang Syne, is heard throughout the town. Let's see how Jeff Needles is doing with the Tower Bridge. Oh, he's putting up the struts. Oh, there's the actual bridge portion.
And we're done. It's London Bridge in New London, Connecticut.
London, Connecticut. It's a little small
I
drawbridge.
forgot the traffic light. It's just one of those blinking red things.
So Great Dane is on the line.
Is he in a clean room? What is this?
Yeah. In fact, that's his bunny suit. Jeff, what is this? What is that massive cufflink you have there? It looks like you've got the wings of an eagle.
It's a Duplo piece.
He's going to come out and show me now. Here he comes. We'll see how far away that clean room environment is based on how long. Oh, there it is. Oh, he does. It's an
Nice.
American eagle. That's beautiful. Very nice.
Classy establishment over there.
Oh, we are class. We gave him a chair. We gave him a clean room environment. Is that the world's longest Old Lang Syne?
Jeez.
It's like 5 minutes.
This is what was playing in Hitler's bunker at the end of World War II, you know?
Now, meanwhile, let's go back to Call of Duty, where Paul Thurrott is mopping up.
No, I
after
got mopped up in that last game.
Successful action. We're in a new. This is a new map.
Yeah, this is more acceptable from a size perspective.
This is. I've been here.
Yeah,
this is early in
this is
the
good.
single player game, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Unless I'm
This is a good-
mistaken.
good-
All
this is a good-
rundown cities look the same. What's the story of this Call of Duty? We're in America now.
Yeah, it's a future war. South America, our greatest ally, our greatest
Unaccountably,
Yeah.
South America has developed the ability to rule the world.
Yeah, they got off of that like midnight dinner thing and decided to launch an attack on the.
So they check over our Odin satellite bomb capability.
Doesn't have to be plausible.
Destroyed the United States. It's all rubble now. It's interesting, just everything rubble, and we're basically fighting a guerrilla action against the Federation, South American Federation troops. But we have a dog.
Yes.
Aren't you impressed, Mary Jo, by the detail?
I am.
Yeah.
The detail is impressive.
I mean, this is doing this in real time. This is not.
Yeah, I just finished, refinished because I read it before, but that Masters of Doom book about the guys who created the first excellent first-person shooters, and basically they kind of invented a lot of the technology that you can still kind of see here. You know, it's amazing. I mean, the games look so simplistic now compared to this stuff, but none of this would exist. In
It's the
this current-
same idea. I mean, it's a little
same
less.
stuff.
One of the biggest differences, though, it's a little less Rails-like. You have a much more open universe, and in Doom, you kind of had a path to follow.
Oh yeah, but I mean, as far as the multiplayer goes, I mean, this notion of getting into a persistent world and playing against other people, and people can jump in and jump out. It all, Quake was the first one that really kind of.
Oh,
did
absolutely.
That.
Well, yeah,
But,
if you're talking about
first-
Quake, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Quake was not an on-Rails game. And the idea of head bob, which
Yeah,
has made thousands nauseous.
I guess there was some effect in Doom, which I sort of don't remember, but one of the things that made it look better than Wolfenstein was he figured out a way to make it look darker further down the path.
Oh, that's great.
So it's just kind of a neat
Yeah,
effect.
yeah.
Made it realistic.
You
Today it looks-
you don't see that here, actually. You do see kind of a little fog haze in the distance, so I guess you do. You get some.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that happened, actually, they've improved this since the game came out, but a lot of these levels, this isn't a good example, but they actually change over time a bit. So there's a level where it's raining, and by the end of the level, it's like pouring.
Oh, that's great.
It's just kind of a subtle thing.
Yeah, that's
Or there's one level with like fog where it gets foggier.
What was we just recently were showing a new engine that had some really interesting lighting. I don't think it was for Watch Dogs.
Probably that. It might have been the Battlefield one. That has really interesting dynamic stuff.
Yeah. The fireworks in Norfolk Island have been completed now. So now that's 4 time zones we've missed. We're doing great.
Right. Well, at least you're acknowledging.
So it is now 2014 in Samoa, New Zealand, Fiji, the Kamchatka Peninsula, which I know well from my days playing Risk, and Norfolk Island. Next up, New Caledonia, Primorsky Krai, and the Solomon Islands. Those will be the next people we won't be talking to. But then I think at 6 a.m. in an hour and a half, we will talk to, I hope we're going to talk to somebody in Australia. Though there's more than this? Oh, yeah, these are just major cities. The big cities. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Sydney's only 35 minutes away.
Sydney's 35 minutes. Do we have somebody in Sydney? God, if we don't have somebody in Sydney, then you
We
guys
have so many
really haven't
people-
been trying.
No, they're
I went to a
all,
meetup in Sydney
tweeting
with
us.
1,000 people.
They're tweeting us. They're there. They're awake and
Do we
alive.
have a call set up? Samoa was the first one. That was 2 hours ago. It's all right. I don't really care. It was just an idea.
I'm just happy to be finally winning a game over here.
Paul Thurrott and Mary Jo Foley are with us. They are the early birds. Thank you so much for doing this. It is 4:30 in California.
No, this is good, Leo,
7:30 your
because my
time.
wife just told me, I don't think you play Call of Duty enough. Could you get up early in the morning?
You have an excuse. You have an excuse. Jeff
for
Needles
work.
is dressed up. He's in the back room. He's building the Tower Bridge from beautiful Norfolk, Connecticut. Oh, he has a mic now. Hi, Jeff. No, you could talk into the mic. Pretend you can hear him, everybody.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I can. That's nice.
Yes. Oh.
Jeff looks like James Bond.
You look like James Bond. You look, except for the bedhead. You got a little
Except for
bedhead
the
going on.
Except for the calculated bedhead.
James Bond just jumping out of bed. just tell me, we have somebody in Sydney, right? Okay, so 25 minutes from now, we'll say hello to Sydney. And if any of you are up early and having problems with your computer, what number? 8888 Ask Leo?
Oh,
And we've got Paul and Mary Jo. So if you've got any Hadoop issues,
yes.
Exactly.
this is the
Bring 'em
time to
on.
call.
If anyone's curious about the correct placement of an IMS on any map in Call of Duty Ghosts, I'm there for you.
You know, somebody called us on the weekend of the radio show saying, whatever happened to Windows Home Server? I have one of those HP Media Smart servers. Can I still use it? I said, well, yeah, you could still use it. Right? I mean, they haven't,
Oh, yeah, of
there's
course,
in no
They
way
haven't,
disabled.
Right. It still works. I mean, it's they're designed to be appliances, and so the software has evolved. It's not called Home Server anymore, but you're not going to be upgrading or anything like that.
So this is so odd because here we are. It's dark here, but it's dark because it's very early in the morning. But in Sydney, it's almost midnight. It'll be midnight in about 24 minutes. And we will go to Sydney Harbor and get to watch the fireworks there.
I just want to point out,
Sure,
I do have
anybody you
an
want to put on
amazing
them.
score in this game.
Are you really?
Oh, yeah.
Look at you, Paul. 2780. The neck and wait, I don't even see Ant Nielsen's down at 800 points. But Ant's on
I got the game-winning kill as well.
Oh. You know what's really fun?
27 and 8.
If you happen to be Paul's friend, or now on the Xbox One, you can be a follower. He uploads all of his best kills, and you can watch in 30-second
My daughter
chunks.
came in yesterday because I was kind of doing this Super Bowl dance thing here, and she's like, "What's going on?" And I'm like, "You got to watch this game-winning kill." And she's like, "I'm not watching that."
All right, Leo,
Good woman.
we got Dan from New Zealand here.
Hey, Dan, how are you?
Hey, Leo.
Happy New Year.
Thanks.
From the future.
You know, I was going to avoid that, Paul. I thought every single person I could say, how is it in the future?
Right.
Oh, now here's the goddamn guy. The Royal Scotsman on saxophone. So,
It's like the Titanic going down.
so Dan, what's your chat handle?
Dan Geek.
And Dan Geek, you recently celebrated New Year's Eve.
Yeah, that was my fireworks video that you just watched.
Oh, that was yours. With the
Yes.
flares going off in Dunedin. I'm saying that right
Yep.
now.
Yes.
How big is Dunedin, Dan?
I think there's about 100,000 people.
That's awesome. And did you go? So you made that video, so you were obviously there. That's fun. And you've come home, and you've decided to spend the rest of the night with us.
I have. Hopefully,
This is
I'll
how you
be
can tell
here
you're not
for a
as
few
old as we
hours.
are, because I would have come home passed out.
Paul, I haven't been up past midnight in years.
Yeah.
Midnight? Are you kidding? I went to bed last
Except to go to the
last New Year's.
bathroom.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah. Well, then that's another matter. Every evening. Let's watch once again those lovely fireworks. New Year's Eve in Dunedin. courtesy of Dan Faulkner, Dan Geek in our chat room. And let's hear the countdown. Where was this, Dan?
It's in the center of our town. We call it the Octagon.
2, 3. It's going to ring 12 times, and then the fireworks. 4. So it looks like everybody in town is there. This is a big event.
Yeah, quite a few people come down for it. They have live music for a couple of hours beforehand as well.
This looks like a lot of fun. Are Kiwis are Kiwis party animals?
Especially in Dunedin, because it's well known for its student drinking culture.
Ah, so what university is in Dunedin? Oh my God, they just blew it up.
Otago University.
Wait a minute, you go to a university called Tiger?
Otago.
Oh, Otago. Look at that.
Yeah, the fireworks went on for about 5 minutes, but I got sick of holding my phone.
What phone did you use?
Galaxy S3.
Looks good. Yeah, Otago is Otago. That's it?
That's right, yeah.
Are you a student there now?
No, I'm not.
Were you ever?
No.
No. You live in Dunedin for the climate. Is it cold? It's summertime. Aren't you in the middle of summer right now?
It is summertime, but because we're in the South Island of New Zealand, it's generally quite cold most of the time.
Most of the time. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, well, Happy New Year, Dan. I'm so glad that you could call so we could get our very first countdown, our very first fireworks. Have a wonderful 2014. All the best to you. Do you ever play Call of Duty?
No, don't game.
Not at all. What do you do? What do you do for a living?
I work for a gold mining company. I do IT.
He's a gold miner. No, don't say you do IT. Just stop it. I work for a gold mining company. That's much better. He's a gold miner, ladies and gentlemen. Well, good luck. I hope you get a strike and you keep the claim. And it's good to talk to you. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate it. Happy New Year.
You too.
Take care. How do they say Happy New Year in New Zealand?
Just that. Happy New Year.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks.
See you later. Happy New Year. Wait a minute. That's Tech AU? No. That's another guy. Okay.
We also have Sydney and Brisbane on the phone.
Sydney and Brisbane are on the phone. Let's see. We've got 20 minutes till. Let's talk to Brisbane and then we'll talk to Sydney as we get closer to midnight. Because is Sydney going to be the one that's going to stay on with us through the countdown? We do have video of Sydney, thanks to Telstra, the phone company down there. We have a live stream. That's the one with the strange dancing people.
But the most important thing is that I'm on a boat and you guys are on dry land.
He's on a boat.
Suck on that.
Yeah, that's.
Jules, you look like you're having a great time.
Okay, we don't have to watch this anymore. Let's check in real quickly with the Call of Duty, and then let's get somebody on the line.
Looks like
from
everyone
Brisbane.
who works for you.
They all look the same. They're all in tuxedos.
Well, I mean, he's in tuxedo.
You put a guy in a tuxedo, we all look basically the same, like a waiter or a maitre d'. People already have come here and said, I'm table for two.
Nice.
You lost the lead, Paul. Get going.
I know. This game's not going well.
Well, Paul, you're in fourth place. Paul's good at this, isn't he? Anthony, who is, by the way, I am not playing, as you can tell. Anthony's playing it, and Anthony's doing all right. He's hanging in there, but Paul's good. Paul's a sharpshooter.
No, I have games. I have good games and bad games. It's like, anything else, I guess.
Should I pick up line one? That's Matt in Brisbane. I'm going to pick up line one, Alex. Is that okay? Hey, Matt.
G'day, Leo. It's Matt here from Brisbane.
Good to talk to you. So you've got about 18 minutes till the midnight hour.
An hour and 18 minutes. We're an hour ahead of Sydney.
Oh, you're an hour ahead. All right. Oh, good. All right. So you've got a little more time to try to make 2013 count.
That's right. Hey, I had a question for Paul. How do you carry on a conversation while playing Call of Duty? I try this with my wife and get into trouble constantly.
I do lots of things while I play Call of Duty. I often have a movie going.
One of the keys to be a real geek is to be completely ADD.
Well, I also the beauty of this game is you don't have to pay too much attention. I mean,
are you kidding? I was paying every ounce of attention, and I got greased every single time.
I'm getting destroyed right now. This is not, So
we're seeing this not from Paul's point of view, but from Anthony's point of view. Is there a way to see it from Paul's point of view? Can we follow Paul? 'Cause I really want to see how good he is. Do you play this game, Matt, and you say your wife tries to talk to you while you're playing?
Yeah, that's right. No, I've sort of given up playing when she's in the room. It's just better for the relationship.
There's a lot of long pauses and then, yes, dear. Yes.
What were we talking about?
What? Yes. You're not listening, are you? No,
Don't let her know about Xbox off.
Yeah, don't tell her that. You have to say Xbox. I'm not going to say it because it will turn it off. But you have to say Xbox turn. If I can't say it out loud. Oh, wait a minute. You don't have the Kinect. We've actually soundproofed it. We don't have a Kinect hooked up, so we don't have to worry about Xbox turn off. Except that Paul's might turn off if you say that. Let's see. There's partying going on right now. This is Sydney. This is on a boat somewhere in the Sydney. Oh, no, there's the guy again. So I don't want to see the guy. I don't want to see that guy.
Oh, that was
so
terrible.
when that guy's not on, show the show. You know, if there's something interesting going on, show it. But I don't want to see that guy.
I don't have a lot of rules. I just
have one rule. I don't want to see that guy. Or that guy. I don't want to see that guy either. What is that? The IT department? Wait a minute. Let's look now. Wait a minute. Quickly. What is this? Okay, Mary Jo, do you see Hadoop in there?
I do. He's got a little Hadoop.
It looks like
logo.
It looks like this is
looks
the
like
IT.
every trade show I've ever been to.
Some poor guy.
My autograph.
Oh, I just want to sign in here.
I give my autograph as well.
No, I don't need it.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah.
Follow me on Facebook, on Twitter. Do you want an autograph as well while I'm here?
Thank you very much.
I'll give you an autograph too, just while we're here, just on the back.
I'll
All right,
get it
just who do I make it out to? There we go. With love. Jules, here we go.
You know, believe it or not, this is that guy right there, one of the #1 Dogecoin miners in the world.
New Year's Eve. Now, Victor, this is a top secret location. We can't give away where it is.
It is indeed. We can't talk about where it is.
This must be Fireworks Central.
No, you
don't follow me.
Yeah.
We'll pretend that didn't happen.
We might have some people watching and seeing what you're doing at the moment.
Now, Victor.
So Matt, you don't care what happens in Sydney.
Sure. Well, we've got to
No, I'm in Brisbane. There's a bit of a rivalry between Sydney and Brisbane.
Is there?
So he's not even ambivalent about it. He literally doesn't.
He doesn't
want anything good to happen.
This would be like me watching what's going on in Los Angeles. It's just I don't care. I don't want to know.
Yeah. Everyone coming
That's about it.
Yeah. But Sydney gets all the attention because that's the capital city. That's that's the big.
Oh, Canberra's the capital city, but Sydney's the.
Okay, you see the problem right there. All the people in Canberra are going, "What the hell? Didn't they teach you geography? Those U.S. schools are crap." So
You
Canberra.
can't find places in the United States, let alone places in other countries. What?
It's somewhere south of Afghanistan, I believe. Sydney has the Opera House and the bridge.
That's correct.
And the ferry to Manly Island. And between the three of those, there's no reason to go anywhere else.
That's right. Oh,
Here we have a close-up of the Fireworks Central after the New Year's Eve party. All Thurrott is scouting it out. So what weapon are you using, Anthony, right there? Some random thing? Yeah. I think we should keep all of the feeds going simultaneously. Let's make this as chaotic as possible. Then people will
Make
think
it like
we're
a grid of feeds.
Yeah, can you do an octobox, Alex? I know you can. I know you can.
I only have so many inputs, Leo.
Then people will think that we are, somehow at the hub, at the center of activity here.
Can Ginna no more.
There's the Sydney Opera House in the background. So we are about 13 minutes away now from midnight in New South Wales. What state is Brisbane in?
in Queensland.
Queensland. Okay, so you're north of Sydney.
Yes.
North and obviously a little bit west. Am I right?
A little bit west.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
Manly is not an island. Thank you for correcting me. It's a beach. I know. Hey,
there's no way to back out of this.
I'm getting this guy again. I don't want to see him. Is he the star? Is he famous?
Is he's yes, in Australia. I don't know who he is, but I've seen his face in the paper or something.
You see him a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, you see him around.
He's famous for. He's going to be in the nude swim. Okay. So we're looking forward to that. We're looking forward to that.
In what way?
We have so many Australia people who follow us in Australia. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. So the celebrity shootouts are coming up. I don't know if that has to do with Call of Duty. And then a preview of the fireworks. Meanwhile,
What's with the little cartoon skateboard thing? What is that supposed to be?
That's some Telstra logo, I would guess. There's a T there, right? And then a little ET eyes and stuff. Telstra is the one of the big phone companies in Australia. And this is the Australian version of New Direction.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that T's sitting on. That's
It's a surfboard, I would think. Yeah. Yeah. All right, we don't have to show this anymore. In fact, you can even turn it down. In about 12 minutes, it'll be New Year's Eve there. I'll tell you what, Matt, we'll call you back in an hour, okay?
great.
Yeah, because I would like to talk to you at that time. We got Mark on the line from Sydney, who is Mark's about to enter 2014. Hi, Mark.
Hey, Leo, how are you?
I'm great. Are you ready?
I am ready to party. I'm at a fantastic vantage point. It's probably about 10 minutes from the city. And I'm being very creative with my call tonight. I'm actually on my iPad using the Telstra 4G network.
You know what? It sounds great. It sounds great.
I know.
And there's no latency.
And I must say, I'm using my iRig microphone to try and get a better sound to you as well. So I'm trying to be your Australian counterpart and be very innovative with the technology, so to speak.
I love it. I like the iRig a lot. That gives you a digital input right into the iPad, so you get the best possible sound. So will you be able to see the fireworks from the Sydney Harbour?
Absolutely. I've got a fantastic view. I can see the Harbour Bridge. I can see Centre Point Tower. I'm on the western side of the harbour, so I can't actually see the Opera House, which is a little bit of a shame because for the first time in many years, they're actually going to have fireworks on the Opera House this year. So that's going to be a fantastic view for the world to see.
I have just looked at the map. I think Brisbane is actually slightly to the east of Sydney. So in fact, and it looks like, I'm sorry, it's in the same time zone. So now I really wonder if Matt was in Brisbane at all or just faking the whole thing.
No, basically at the moment it's about 10 minutes to midnight here, so not long till we celebrate the new year. Brisbane has an hour and 10 minutes till they celebrate. And I always thought they're a little bit behind the times, and I must say those Queensland people don't like them at all. we have a game called Rugby League, and we're bitter rivals in that rugby league.
So Brisbane doesn't do daylight savings time. You are on summertime, but they are not.
Contrarians.
Yeah. I like that. In fact, ask me at the end of this 24-hour period, but I think at the end of this 24-hour period, I will be firmly in the column of let's not have time zones at all.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when you started to say we're going to do this 24-hour New Year's Eve celebration. I don't think you'll have any idea what day, time.
I'm already completely confused about everything. I put Brisbane in the wrong part. I'm all Tony Wang. Okay, but Brisbane is not for another hour. So Sydney's going to be the next, and you're 8 minutes away. We do have a video feed thanks to Telstra. I'll tell you what, we'll use Telstra's video feed for the fireworks, so you don't have to use your bandwidth, Mark. But I'd like you to participate in the countdown and everything in about 8 minutes. So can you hang on? You're going to be our correspondent. Where exactly are you?
I'm at a place called Clark's Point in Woolwich, so it's not too far from the city. It's a very relaxed atmosphere, actually, and there's a lot of positions for people to be able to relax, sit back with their friends and family, and it's a really good place to be.
And I don't know, for some reason we're having video of this is the fireworks barge that is out in Sydney Harbour, and boy, you're going to have quite a display based on what I'm seeing here.
Absolutely. There's a number of barges throughout the harbour. So I think from memory there's 2 on the eastern side and there's another 2 on the western side as well. So no matter where you are within Sydney Harbour, you're going to be able to see something quite well. Rod
Kay says this is one of the world's biggest fireworks displays right here we're about to see.
Absolutely, and we love our fireworks. When they put them on, it's always an amazing event, and we'd like to try and show it up to the rest of the world as well.
Meanwhile, speaking of fireworks, it looks like Anthony Nielsen has found some sort of detonation device in Call of Duty and is about to blow up the... Oh, I'm sorry, he's dead. Never mind.
Leo, in Call of Duty and probably other games, there's this notion of KD, which is kills versus deaths.
Yes.
So what you want is a positive KD.
You can die. It's okay to die, but you want to kill more than you die.
You want to die less than you kill.
Yeah. And this
I'm
is
not
why
achieving that goal today.
This is why the world is in such a tough situation.
Yeah, I'm negatively impacting my KD today.
Call of Duty fireworks have got nothing compared to Sydney.
Oh, awful.
Oh, awful. Paul, I'm so sorry. Well,
awful.
I think we can blame Anthony Nielsen, actually.
I think so.
Well, he's positive. He's at least
positive.
Positive, and right below you,
one good game, and now downhill.
Yeah. So we also have a Skype caller from Sydney. So let's see what we can see there. Who's on the Skype line here from Sydney, where it is about 6 minutes away from 2014?
We have Russell, I believe.
Russell, are you there?
Hey, Leo.
Hey, Russell.
Actually from Melbourne.
Melbourne.
So we don't like Sydney or Brisbane.
But you're at least in the same time zone. Am I right? Are you going to have New Year's Eve in 5 minutes?
Exactly.
Okay.
Sydney and Melbourne at the same time. Brisbane an hour behind.
Yeah. No, I've been to Sydney during the Melbourne Cup. And however they feel about Melbourne, they're at least willing to celebrate the Melbourne Cup. It was a massive part. I think it's a countrywide party, probably.
The whole country stops for the Melbourne Cup. Yeah.
This is good. So we've got Sydney, we've got Melbourne, we've got Brisbane. Brisbane's going to come back in an hour because they're in a different time zone. But we will have a view from Woolwich. Mark is up on the cliff there of the Sydney Harbour. We have Telstra's video, which they will feed in a few minutes, of the world's I'm now told it's the world's largest fireworks display that goes on for about 10 minutes. Have you seen it before? Either of you?
We have a similar display in Melbourne at various points, and there's a big one going off at midnight.
But you're inside. It looks like you're inside. You're not going to go out?
I'm at home. We're about 30 kilometres out of the city, so I won't see them.
I see.
So I'll rely on your footage.
Yeah, you watch our feed, which we're stealing from Telstra, and then Mark will describe it about 5 seconds later, thanks to the speed of light not being quite up to what it used to be. And then we should be able to give you a full, rich, and then we'll do a balloon drop here in the studio as well. Yeah, so I think this is going to be so very exciting. I really do think you're going to want that Octobox, Alex. Our Flowmaster. This is actually fun because we're putting the technical directors to the test. It is not quite 5 a.m. here in Petaluma, and we're already demanding a lot of them. Meanwhile, Mary Jo,
mentally.
Yeah, everything, and I
dress code wise,
there seems to be something else going on here. I think we're gonna have a giant Warhammer game in a few minutes. Have you ever played Warhammer, Mary Jo?
I have no idea what that is.
Warhammer sounds like the code name for the next version of Dupe.
Yeah, let's say that.
This is quite a setup that they've got. They've got brought in plywood. Because it's a big table, it's a table game where you have beautiful painted characters, and we're going to have a Warhammer game. These are friends of yours, Karsten? Yeah. Friends of the station. Friends of TWiT who have brought in their Warhammer setup. That's coming up.